everyone. Today I'm going to read some books about birds, and this one is called Owls by Gail Gibbons. The bird is an owl. Using its powerful claws, it grabs a field mouse. Owls are raptors. Raptors are birds of prey, meaning they are hunters that eat meat. They grab their prey with claws called talons that are very sharp. Look at the pictures of those owls. Most scientists believe there are 140 different kinds of owls living around the world. They live on every continent except Antarctica. It is believed that there are 21 different kinds of owls living in North America. The smallest owl, the elf owl, is just 5 inches long. It'd be about that long, from the top of its head to the tip of its tail. The largest owl, the great gray owl, is 33 inches long. Wow, that's a big difference from 5 inches to 33 inches. Most owls have the same basic characteristics. The male is usually a little smaller than the female. There are 2 different types of owls. Owls with round facial disc are Strigidae owls. Owls with heart-shaped facial disc are called Titanidae owls. Did you know that? The eyes of an owl cannot move in their eye sockets to watch for prey. Instead, owls have flexible necks that can twist almost completely around. They can even turn their heads upside down. Most owls hunt at night. Day or night, they can see much better than people. They don't have to wear glasses like I do. Owls have very large eyes. Owls can change the focus of their eyes very rapidly and see great distances. At night, the pupils of their eyes get big, and this allows more light to enter into their eyes, giving them unusually good vision at night. Most owls rely on their keen hearing for hunting rather than their excellent vision. Their ears are hidden behind their facial disc feathers. These discs act like dish antennas to funnel sound to their ears. Owls are constantly turning their heads to hear better. Wow, these are amazing facts about owls. An owl attacks its prey silently. When flying, it can move its wings without making a sound. Silence. An owl's bones are very light. They are full of air. The strength of an owl's wings and the lightness of its bones give an owl extraordinary lifting power. Strong legs and toes and long needle-sharp curved talons give owls great grasping power. Most owls kill their prey by biting it at the base of the neck. Different owls have different diets. They may eat squirrels, skunks, rabbits, birds, snakes, insects, and other creatures. Owls usually swallow their food whole, head first. When an owl kills an animal that is too big to swallow whole, it shreds it with its beak. Wow, I didn't realize they eat such big animals. Owls cannot chew or grind their food. They cough up what they can't digest in pellets. The pellets usually contain fur and bones. Many owls rest or roost during the day. Some owls nap from time to time, resting their heads on their chest. Other owls twist their heads around to rest them on their backs. Wow, that's very interesting too. Whoo, whoo, screech, screech. Owls communicate in many ways. They may use sounds to claim a territory, or warn of danger, or call to a mate. Some people think owl sounds are eerie. Owls make nesting sites in unusual places. They make nests in hollow trees and tree stumps, on the ground, or even in an abandoned bird nest. When a male barn owl courts a female barn owl, he will bring food to her as an offering. Often he flutters his powerful wings and hovers over her to get her attention. The male's mating call is coo, coo. When the female accepts the male, they mate. Then they choose a nesting site for the female to lay her eggs. Often they choose an old barn hayloft. Barn owls don't build nests. They use a space that is dark and safe. In about 2 weeks, the female begins laying her eggs. She lays 1 egg at a time every 2 days. At the end of 10 days, there are 5 eggs. She sits on them, keeping them warm. This is called incubation. When the owlets are a month old, they have their feathers. Their eyesight is good. The owlets are active and jump on the food their parents bring. They try flying. Oh, look at that, after they hatch and they're a month old. When the owlets are 2 months old, they have moved outside of the barn and are able to fly. But they still need their parents to help get them food. When the young owls are 5 months old, they are able to live on their own. Years ago, there were many more owls in the world than there are today. People killed owls to protect smaller livestock. Farmers and others used chemicals to protect crops, plants, and trees from insects. Also, natural habitats were destroyed as people moved into wilderness areas. Today, certain places have been set aside as reserves to protect owls. Some zoos have breeding programs for endangered owls. Owls play an important role in the balance of our natural world. People don't see owls very often. That's because most owls are creatures of the night. And when you are out in the country at night, listen carefully. You might hear the sound of an owl. Woo! Woo! And that is very interesting about owls. This book is called Good Night, Owl. Good night, owl. Owl tried to sleep. The bees buzz. Bzz, bzz. An owl tried to sleep. The squirrel cracked nuts. Crunch, crunch. An owl tried to sleep. The crows croaked. Caw, caw. An owl tried to sleep. The woodpecker pecked. Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. An owl tried to sleep. The starlings chittered. Twit, 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 twit. An owl tried to sleep. Look at that. He's got one eye open and one eye closed. He's not having much luck sleeping, is he? The jays screamed. Ark! Ark! An owl tried so hard to sleep. The cuckoo called, cuckoo, cuckoo. An owl tried to sleep. He just couldn't. The robin peeped. Pip, 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 pip. An owl tried to sleep. The sparrows chirped. Cheep, 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 cheep. An owl tried. He really did try to sleep. The doves cooed. Crew, crew. An owl tried to sleep. The bees buzz. Bzz, bzz. The squirrel cracked nuts. Crunch, crunch. The crows croaked. Caw, caw. The woodpecker pecked. Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. The starlings chittered. Twit, 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 twit. The jays screamed. Ark, ark. The cuckoo called. Cuckoo, cuckoo. The robin peeped. Pip, pip. The sparrows chirped. Cheep, cheep. The doves cooed. Crew, crew. Poor owl. He could not sleep. Then darkness fell, and the moon came up, and there wasn't a sound. Oh my goodness, and what do you think happened? Owl screeched, screech, screech, and he woke everyone up. Because he likes to be awake at night. And this last book, it's a very old one. It's called Chicken Little. And it's a surprise size book. So if you look down in here, it says one day, can you see that? One day, when Chicken Little was out walking, an acorn fell onto her head. Can you see Chicken Little right there? I'm going to open that next page. Goodness gracious, the sky is falling, said Chicken Little. I must go and tell the king. Look at that little picture, and I'm going to turn the next page. So he went along. She went along, and she went along until she met Henny Penny. Where are you going? She asked. Oh, the sky is falling and I am going to tell the king. May I go too? Asked Henny Penny. Of course, said Chicken Little. I'm going to open up that next little book. Look at that. So they went along and they went along until they met Cocky Locky. Where are you going? He asked. The sky is falling. We are going to tell the king, they said. May I go too? Asked Cocky Locky. Of course, said Chicken Little and Henny Penny. And open up that next little book there, page. So they went along and they went along until they met Ducky Daddles. Where are you going? He asked. The sky is falling. We are going to tell the king, they said. May I go too? Asked Ducky Daddles. Of course, said Chicken Little, Henny Penny, and Cocky Locky. Why, look at them. They're all going. Here's the next page. So they went along and they went along until they met Goosey Lucy. Where are you going? She asked. Well, the sky is falling. We are going to tell the king. May I go too? Asked Goosey Lucy. Of course, said Chicken Little, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, and Ducky Daddles. Look at all of them on the way to see the king. Opening that next page. So they went along and they went along until they met Turkey Lurkey. Where are you going? She asked. Well, the sky is falling. We are going to tell the king, they said. Oh, may I go too? Asked Turkey Lurkey. Of course, said Chicken Little, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Daddles, and Goosey Lucy. Oh, they all want to go and tell the king. So they went along and they went along until they met Foxy Loxy. Oh, where are you going? He asked. Oh, the sky is falling. We are going to tell the king, they said. Ah, but you are going the wrong way, said Foxy Loxy. I'll show you where to go. Come with me. Look at Foxy Loxy, telling them all they're going the wrong way. And Chicken Little, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Daddles, Goosey Lucy, and Turkey Lurkey went along with Foxy Loxy. And they went along, and they went along right into Foxy Loxy's cave. Do you see it there? Oh, no. And they never came out again. Look at that Foxy Loxy. He's just licking his chops. I don't even want to think about what he did, but I think you know what he did. Oh, that fox. Well, you know what? Birds are wonderful things, and I hope that when you're out and you hear some birds chirping, you'll take time to look up in the trees and see them. And I'm going to say goodnight for now. I miss you all, and I love you. I'm going to throw you a kiss. Mwah! Did you catch it? Throw me one back. I got it today. I'm getting better at catching kisses. Bye, everyone. I love you. Good night. Go to sleep and listen to Mommy and Daddy. Bye.
Amen.